Now hello guys, welcome back to another video, and well, today we are in not Microsoft Flight Simulator, we are actually back in War Thunder. It's been a while since I've been recording a War Thunder video, but I wanted to talk about how you can actually make War Thunder a flight simulator. Yes, and how I see this is, well, for one, there's a cockpit view, right? And you can have your co-pilot buddy here that doesn't take over the plane like yesterday's video where Billy Bob took over the plane. I know it's a stupid name, but we gave him that name. It's official. It's done. But this guy is actually chill. He doesn't take over the plane. But no, War Thunder is a free game also. It's you can do a free flight also, which is also just like a test flight for War Thunder. But I call it a free flight because you literally can do anything you want until you leave the map. Which takes a while to leave the map. But now we're going to be taking off and flying this plane to show you what, and probably play. Now, you can use joystick with this. I'm not using my side stick for my this video. I'm using mouse controls, and you're probably like, how the hell are you doing that? Surviving. Well, War Thunder's mouse controls are actually pretty easy, and used to getting to. Not to mention, I had a mouse before my side stick, and I was playing this game before that, so I'm used to playing like this and not the side stick. So it's actually pretty easy. You kind of fly around for a little bit, and once that you look at the view, that plane goes towards it. It's pretty simple. Unlike X-Plane, Microsoft Flight Simulator's mouse controls, where it's a whole nother story. It's just bad, But now we have. I think this would be the world's shortest runway if it was a real runway, but hey, I don't really care. It's not my problem. The thing is, who really cares, It's like yesterday's video. Who really cares? Alright, I'm dropping a bomb and dropping a bomb. 2 bombs were just dropped on the attack of the opponent. And the attack completely missed and hit only attack. Yes, now this is originally a war game, as you can tell in the name of the video. And if you have seen my original older videos before this microphone, which was quite an interesting experience hearing my voice in that Jesus Christ, in that condition. It was kind of, you can't even hear me clearly. It was kind of like just muffles, and sometimes if I fluffy, then you hear like the phone wind of my it's like the wind of my voice going through the microphone. It sounded bad, and I was like, oh, I always have to say sorry guys. That's not me anymore. Well, not to mention my voice has also changed over these past months. It hasn't been a year yet, I don't think. It's only been a year though since my YouTube channel has been recreated, I should say. The reason how I say recreated is what all the content is being made, I started making daily videos at this time. Yes, and now you can also have crash animations, which is another upgrade from Microsoft Flight Simulator. You can crash into other planes and they blow up. And they crash animate, which parts fall off the plane. Now, another thing I could do is I can remove a wing. Like, let's say I'm going to crash into that ATC tower right there. Alright. Holy. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Originally, that's not supposed to happen. I should probably not use half of my engine to be attacked like that. Let's just see here. No, you better not pout. Alright. Oh, there you go. And now you have the... Jesus Christ. Alright, let's try a different plane, alright? I'll be back. Alright, I'm back now, alright? And now we're in a very different airplane and a very different situation here, and a very different country. Before we were flying France, and before we were on land. Now we're on the water with a very different radar. And this plane has 2 propellers on one singular engine. Yeah, that's quite interesting. Now the slingshot just took us off, really unrealistically, but who really cares? Honestly, who really cares, You just invert, and just go upside down. Alright, well, we've taken off from the aircraft. carrier, and thank God for those slingshots, otherwise this thing would probably have stalled out and crashed. Anyways, we're going up, and there's an airport nearby, which we're going to come in for a landing with, because who cares, you know? Well, this is going to be a very interesting landing indeed, because we are at a pretty speed. Why don't we know? Because this is KMH, which is definitely not knots, alright? So I can't even read KMH, I don't know what that means. I do know it's an old-fashioned way of reading speed in airplane, you know, airplane speed. I'm not going to learn it, because I prefer knots, you know? Just know that we're going 281 kmh. Alright, and this landing is going to be I think it's going to be a very Ryanair landing indeed. Oh no, that was not a Ryanair landing, it was more of it was kind of butter actually. It was a very good landing, especially on mouse yoke, you know? Alright, that was a very good landing indeed. We're going to take off again, use the takeoff flaps, and we're just going to have this plane up in the air and just call it a day, you know? Not actually call it a day, but you know what I mean. Alright, and I'm going to show you the selection after this of like what you can do in Microsoft Flight Simulator. War Thunder. Another thing is, yesterday I also forgot to put up the landing gear. Oh, why is the landing gear? Oh, I forgot to turn up the landing gear. My bad. Retract it. And now, hope that was quite interesting indeed. But now this actually automatically puts up the landing gear for you, or you can manually do it yourself. And I accidentally forgot again, so it did it for me. And yes, these are friendly ships, but who cares? Because they're enemies now, alright? It's kind of how it works, you know? Like, they're friendlies, and next thing you know, they're enemies, you know? It's kind of interesting indeed. You know, the tail landing gear is also quite interesting indeed, too. Because, well, there's the little hook in the back of the tail, right? And that's, with the older version, before it was a Navy airplane, which I had no clue was a Navy airplane, it didn't have the hook, and I guess they researched it on it a bit more, because that did not have a hook before when I was playing this game. It's been a while since I've played, probably about, I don't know, about 6 months now. That's not a long time exactly, but it's still a long time for a game that can easily develop an update, you know? So, but yeah, War Thunder has done a lot of good things to this game, actually. Like, a lot of good graphics have been added on. Lots have changed. Battles, too. Alright, we just landed. New planes, also. But they always do that. They always add new planes and new ships, you know? Not those ships. Alright, well, the plane is just landed in the water, alright? And this aircraft carrier is about to run us over. Don't know. Oh, okay. That's alright. That's great. Thank you. Well, alright. And this goes to show that this aircraft carrier does not care about our mental health here. They are probably very not concerned at all. Now, we almost died. You know what? I will leave the plane. And then if we leave the plane will just instantly sink. Well, no. Well, another thing with War Thunder is it's also a war game with more more just with airplanes. There's battleships, there's tanks, and helicopters. And we're gonna check out a helicopter right now. All right. Let's see here. Let's see here. Test flight, indeed. All right, we're taking off from an area where I have no clue where we're at. You know, I don't know where I'm at all. I'm just here in the War Thunder series, just kind of doing War Thunder things, cause like the War Thunder, you know, it's quite interesting. Quite interesting indeed. All right, well, this is the an interesting cockpit view. There's the actual cockpit view, and the horizon with the screen. Interesting indeed. Alright, and I'm looking at a guy's head right back there. That's pretty nice. Good job. We can't even shoot. Well, yeah, this is another thing with War Thunder. You can actually, test flight with how you want to see how nice, the weapons are before you buy it and everything, see if you like it or not. And if I didn't like this helicopter, I didn't have to buy it, you know. But it's kind of like World of Warships, where you buy it and you buy it, you know. It's kind of that. You can refund them though, but you have to do all that work to know if you want to, like, you save up for it and you realize it's disappointing and you have to, you know, save up for something else you wanted. So it's kind of like that. It's kind of like the Lexington. It made me poor in that game. Like after the Lexington was like after I had like millions, and after when I bought the Lexington, it was just thousands. It's sad, you know. It's like the Great Depression of World of Warships for me right now. But who really cares? Dude, this helicopter needs to decide if it wants to spin or not. There we go. Finally made its decision where it wants to be. There we go. Well, if you're also looking for a free flight simulator, right? This would probably be one of the better flight simulators if you were looking for one. Just note that it won't be a full-on simulator where you can, you know, where it's an active cockpit or anything like that. But there's still live instruments and everything, like you get, like the Horizon works and all that stuff, like the like if I can, like everything works, like the dials and everything, and it's all, you know, like accurate. It's like it's just not guessing numbers. It knows like that's the speed of what you're at. So it's kind of nice, but once again, would you rather pay $119 for a monthly glitch out, for a monthly update which always glitches on the game, or would you rather pay for something free that updates but they know how to code the game, you know? Or you could just pay $30 or $50. It expands on sale right now for $30, $29.99 in fact. But that you could pay $50 for a 2016 game, which is about 2016 Flight Simulator, which is getting a new fresh update with this new game very soon. Or you can just do this free flight simulator that, you know, doesn't take too much space up in the game, you know, in the computer. But yeah, this has been one of my favorites for a very long time, and believe it or not, this game also was one of the things that got me involved with aviation. Like this game was the one that, you know, brought me to aviation. You know, and after that, I was, you know, like, that's pretty cool, and that's when I got Microsoft Flight Simulator. So, with that is the reason why, you know, I make Microsoft Flight Simulator videos, because I found aviation pretty cool after a while. So yeah, this is the end of my video. End of this video, not my video. It's the end of this video now. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.